The New School of Music is a staple in the community. It's a lighthouse, culturally, musically, and for the neighbors, it's like a pillar.
Nicholas had started the organization about half a century ago. For Trudy, she felt so protective of this institution and Nicholas's vision of what he wanted. And that vision was to provide as much music education and music appreciation for all of the young children and all of the adults in our fair city of Cambridge.
When I was a kid, I actually took recorder lessons at the New School of Music. If I think back of my many, many decades now of being a musical person, that was the starting point for me.
What I love about singing is that there isn't a rule about it. When you sing, like for me, when I sing, it gives me happiness and joy, and I just get to sing out loud. That's what I like.
When the school began in 1976, it was a tiny school. There weren't that many students. It was a small faculty. It was a small board. Everybody was totally dedicated to getting this off the ground.
I think it's important for Cambridge to have a music school because it's a space dedicated for that specific art. Playing chamber music for students in general gives you so many important skills that are not only useful in music per se, but also regular day life.
I just use it to express how I feel, and I just love to sing. When I meet the teachers, they have patience to me when I'm learning how to do something, and they're very kind to everyone that enters.
Music in any culture is meant to be shared in some way. And you can take lessons at home, and you can take lessons really anywhere, online even. But there's something different about music making and music learning and music listening when you are in a group. And it's something about the shared experience that I think having a community school is really helpful.
My piano teacher, she would always give me pieces that were really challenging and really engaging, but not challenging to the point where I would be like, okay, I know I can't play this.
I choose to send my children to NSM because I know the incredible faculty here. I also know their high standards and expectations.
Being able to teach everyone from a retiree in their 70s, to young kids, I really enjoyed that variety.
I like the New School of Music because I think it strikes a really perfect balance between pushing their musicians to be to improve and to be the best that they can, but also keeping music fun and something that you want to do for the rest of your life and keep with you.
It's so moving, especially when you've been here for a while and you just see the kids progress. The parents are so supportive. They're so proud of their kids. They're so proud of the other kids. It's just, the atmosphere here is just, it's a really beautiful thing to witness.
Going to community recitals or just even coming in the building and hearing the music that's happening gives you a much better sense of what's possible and has that inspiration to move you forward in your own musical education.
I think one thing about NSM for me is it's just super local and all the people are super supportive. Then when I joined here, it really felt a lot more like a community, doing the recitals and having a teacher in a space where I could really create my music.
There's just so many things in which our brains and our bodies and our souls connect musically and connect in a community space as well. And so that's, for me, a number one reason we should all have community music schools.